Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a spring tutorial. I'm going to be using this new Maybelline Color Tattoo that I have in the color Caramel Cool, and then using a new Maybelline Elixir lip gloss. I'm going to show you a way that you can wear it during the daytime as well as a way that you can wear it during the nighttime. So I'm going to start off with my base. I'm going to use my Revlon Color Stay. I'm using natural lighting today, so it may be changing a little bit, hopefully not too much. So I'm just going to use my Beauty Blender. I'm going to use my new MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in shade NW20. And I'm going to use my Beauty Blender again. I kind of don't know how I ever lived without this product. I love it. I've had it for a couple weeks now. And I'm always really worried about my under eye area. And since I started using this, I just don't feel like I ever have to. I don't feel like, you know, my circles are showing through. It just makes me feel more confident throughout the day. So I'm an NC20 in their foundation, but for concealer, the W's are a little bit pinkier. So the lady at the MAC counter suggested that I get that one for under eye. I think that's pretty good. So now I'm going to go in with my Color Tattoo in Caramel Cool. I'm just going to use my finger to apply this. It's such a pretty color. So you can just kind of slap it on for the moment because I'm going to use something in the crease to blend it out a little bit and just clean it up. So don't worry about how you get it on there, just kind of get it on there. Alright, so it's messy, but we're going to blend it out, so no problem. So next I'm going to take this big fluffy brush and a shade from my Makeup Geek palette, which is now full. I'm so happy. And I'm going to go in with this color called Peach Smoothie. Take that all over my brush. And then work that into the crease. Just going to keep picking it up as I need it, tapping off that excess. And just keep blending until it's at a place where you're happy with it. So I feel pretty good about that now. I'm actually going to go back in and do my brows because I forgot to do those. So again, I'm just using my little Maybelline Maybelline Master Shape. It has pencil on this end, a spoolie on the other. You can't really fail with this guy. So that is the brows done. As far as the eyes, I think I do want to put a little something underneath my eye just to define it a little bit further. So I'm going to go back in with my Makeup Geek palette and I'm going to use a tiny bit of Mocha. And I'm going to use my Sigma pencil brush. I'm just going to take a tiny bit of that color and go under the eye. Just to define it a little bit. I don't want to use a liner, I just want to keep it nice and smoky. I'm going to take a little bit of Peach Smoothie too and just buff that over that Mocha to really smoke it out. I'm going to go in a funny order. I'm going to next use this powder on my skin to set everything that we've put down so far. This is just my Stay Matte powder in translucent. I did crack the lid at some point, but it's still good. So I'm going to use this giant e.l.f. brush and just push that over my skin because I'm going to be using a powder blush. Alright, I'm going to do a tiny bit of contouring and I'm going to use my Hoola bronzer. I'm going to also use this Real Techniques contouring brush. I'm just going to do a tiny bit of a contour. So you want to go from the top of your ear towards your mouth, but don't do a line straight down. You just want to keep it towards the back. The purpose of contouring is to create a shadow. And that's going to make your cheekbones really pop. Just a little bit. Next, I'm going to take this Revlon blush that I just picked up. It's in Oh Baby Pink. And I think this will go really nicely with the caramel color on the lid. I'm going to use my Makeup Geek blush brush. These blushes are super pigmented, so I'm going to be really careful. Take a little bit of that and tap it off. I think this color is really just making the cheeks just a little pink without going overboard. And then for a highlight, I'm going to use from this adorable little Stila palette. They have an all over shimmer in Kitten. So I'm going to just use the tip of my blush brush and get a tiny bit of that Kitten on there. And then just sweep that on top of my cheekbone. Next, I'm going in with this Calvin Klein mascara. I got it from Ulta for my birthday because my birthday is in a few weeks. It has the coolest wand I've ever seen in a mascara. So it starts off like this. You can use it like this, or if you're like, might be a little too long, you can shrink it down. How crazy is that? So I think I'll try it big first. I haven't used this yet. That mascara is really nice. Alright, so now I'm going to try it with this tiny little baby wand. Get right in there for my second coat. Alright, so that's the top lashes done. I'm then going to go in with my little baby Clinique bottom lash mascara that I just picked up, and I love it. It's so awesome. It doesn't smudge at all. And how cute is this precious tiny little wand? And it really coats every single lash. Alright, and finally for lips, we're going to be using this Maybelline Elixir in Petal Push, number 100. These color elixirs are so moisturizing. This is such a pretty, just really light pink. I'm pushing a little bit more with my fingers, just to make it a little bit more natural. So this is a look that you could wear during the daytime. I would wear this to work. I would wear this out to a lunch date with a girlfriend or out to breakfast if I had a few extra minutes in the morning. Usually I don't, but if I did, I would do something like this. It's really easy, simple, but to kick it up a notch, let me show you what you can do. So it's simple to take a look from daytime to nighttime, especially for something like this where it's fairly simple to begin with. All you have to do really is just darken it up in certain places. So what I'm going to do is go back in with my Makeup Geek palette and that shade Mocha and apply a little bit of that color to the top lash line and then a little bit out into the outer V. And then I have a darker lip color that we can go in with, and we could also intensify the contour. I'm going to go in with Mocha. Get that right down there. And just keep building up the color for as dark as you want it to be. So before I go and do the other eye, can you see the difference? Still light here, but a little bit darker and smokier on this side. I think I'll add a little extra mocha under my eye as well. And then always make sure to be blending. So I'm just going to do that to the other eye as well. So this is in shade 102 Nova. This is the color that we're going to use to kind of kick up our look. It's this really beautiful pink color. This smells really fruity. But I want to stick in the pink family because I think that the color really complements the caramel on the eyes. One final thing that we can do actually before we wrap it up is to put a little bit of that Kitten shimmer in the inner tear duct. I'm going to use my fluffy brush and just grab a little bit of that and put it right in there. Eye area. Just to brighten it all up. Alright guys, so this is going to be the finished look. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that spring comes soon. It's only a couple weeks away, so we just all have to be patient. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please do like this video and give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and check out my beauty blog, amberraybeauty.com.